I am currently 6 months postpartum after having a baby. Sometimes I look back on my journey and I'm like, wow, how did I survive? Because when I look at myself, I'm like, wow, I couldn't fit into anything. I just felt like so unattractive, like the whole like 3 months after. It was a struggle, but I'm finally at a space now where I feel like comfortable in my body. I'm definitely more voluptuous, but I don't know if I mind. So this is my body right now, okay? So I feel like I definitely have to work on like my legs being more toned. From the side, my core is my hardest area. I feel like it's never gonna happen for me that I'm gonna repair it, but I've been working a lot on transverse abdominal muscle exercises. So like, I'm hoping that this is gonna get like really lean and I'll start feeling more confident. Where I always like pull my pants up and I'm always like trying to play around with illusions of clothing to hide my stomach, but I don't want it to be a problem area, okay, all my life. I'm gonna fix that area for sure. Currently what I'm doing is I go to the gym at least 4 days a week. I run long distance about 7K once a week, and then I try to have a rest day, but it's never really truly a rest day. It's always like active recovery where I'm like going for a sprint, or like I still do Pilates at home. I do want to go back into Pilates. At the beginning, when I first had the baby, my stomach was really sticking out, and then as soon as I started doing Pilates, I was starting to see that like I felt my muscles again, but I think it's still a problem area. I'm definitely a gym girl because I was long distance running for a while and I was doing Pilates at night, but eventually I was just like seeing a plateau. I was like, okay, I know I'm leaning out, but I don't see any definition. So then I made like a decision to go back to the gym, and tell me how within like 2 weeks of going to the gym consistently, I was like seeing my arm muscles like more toned, like this area right here more toned. I was starting to see like right here more toned, and like my jeans start to fit very nicely. I was able to like button some pants that I never was able to. My legs start to lean out. I'm realizing that like I'm just a person that likes weights. So I was hearing all these like success stories of people just doing different exercises as opposed to lifting heavy weights, but I love the gym. Sometimes I feel like I envy people who are able to go to the gym and they're wearing like, you know, those like sports sets, like they wear like those very tight sports sets, or sometimes sport bras. They're able to like show off their body so confidently. I feel like I'm just so conservative that like I wish I could pull that off, but I feel like I'd be so self-conscious because even now wearing shorts like this, I don't ever see myself wearing that at the gym. I would feel so exposed. So like I'm claiming for myself that when I'm like at the stage where I'm like really feeling amazingly confident in my body, and like maybe even when I'm like in my mid 40s, maybe I'll start doing that. Go to the gym in like a sport bra. I'll be all like just ripped. Just that my husband doesn't like muscle. He doesn't want me to get like too big. So like I feel like I'm kind of capped out because he's like, don't get muscular. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna just lean out. Just lean out more. I want to build more muscle like right here. I don't know. I can't dissect my body. I like it how it is. My game plan is to continue being consistent. I gotta work on my nutrition. I'm noticing that I have the biggest sweet tooth ever. Like, it's actually a problem. If I can, I will get ice cream on the way home every single day. I had to cut out the coffee from Tim Hortons every morning. I put like 3 milks, 3 sugars in there, you know? But anyways, I'm super happy with my body so far. I feel super confident. But let's continue grinding, okay? Continue grinding. Alright, talk to you later. Bye.